What's up guys, it's me, Default here. Today we're going to be doing another pop haul. Let's get into it. So today's pop haul, we're going to be doing a specific kind of Funko Pop. And when I say that, I mean a specific series or brand, would it be? A specific license. So the license we're going to be doing today is one for a movie that I'm really excited for to come out. It's going to be coming out in August, and if you don't know what it is, it's going to be the sequel to a movie that was honestly pretty shitty, I'm not going to lie. And that movie is the Suicide Squad. I would call it Suicide Squad 2, but it's not really called that. It's really just the Suicide Squad. Anyway, we're going to be opening some of those pops today. I do have a bunch of them back there. There's some other ones besides Suicide Squad, but those are the ones I'm really excited to look at. So anyway, let's get into it. Alright guys, so before I show you guys the Suicide Squad pops, I'm going to go through my other ones first just because I want to save those ones for last. Also, I think next week, or whenever I get the money for it, I am going to get one of those rotating stands so I can show you guys the pops in close. I'd rather just, I'd rather just actually have them on a stand and then display them instead of like actually, instead of having to do this. But anyway, let's go through the pops. So the first bag I have here is from Box Lunch, and this is a pop that I've wanted to get since it's like been, I don't want to say released, but since they've shown it. And this is the Marvin the Martian from Space Jam, A New Legacy, not the first one. I honestly really like his design. You can't really see it very well, but if you look through the box, I'm not sure if there's like a thing with the light reflecting, but he does have a Toon Squad shirt on. So I think he is going to actually be playing this time instead of being the ref, so that's going to be kind of cool. So I'll put him to the side. So next pops I got were from GameStop. These ones are nothing too crazy. One of them is one I've been looking for a very long time that I just literally could not find anywhere. So the first one, which isn't as important, but it's still kind of cool, is Ponyta from Pokemon. This is one my girlfriend has been trying to get me to get, and I finally kind of, I've gone to get it. On the back though, if you can see there, there's two other Pokemon that I also really want to get, which is the Raichu and especially the Mew, because I can't find Mew anywhere. I don't know why I can't find Mew, but he's just really hard to find. And then the one I've been really trying to find, and I finally found it at GameStop, was Dino Pool. Now, I honestly didn't know if this one was a bobblehead or not, because all the Marvel Pops are pretty much bobbleheads, but this one is actually a bobblehead. I don't know if you can see it very well, but you can probably see is it a spring? Yeah, I think it's a spring. And his head is on the spring, so he is actually a bobblehead. But he is a really cool pop. I wanted more of the Deadpool ones. I wasn't really a big fan of the other ones from that collection, but I really wanted the Dino Pool just because he's so cool. And then the last pop that we got, and this one was from Hot Topic. This one was just I got this one on a separate trip from these other ones, but this is my first pop ad icon, the Kraft Mac and Cheese, and I honestly just had to get this one because I love mac and cheese. I will always usually eat like Kraft Mac and Cheese, or not Velveeta, so I really love this one. This one's really cool. He also has a little spoon there, which is pretty cool, and I just honestly really love that pop. It's a really cool one. But anyway guys, now it's time for the ones you've been waiting for. And these are ones that I wanted to put on my display, but I've been waiting just because I want to film the video first, and then I'm going to put them on the display. I'll probably put some of them near the top shelf. Some of them are going to go down with the Marvel and DC ones. But anyway, let's get to them. So the first one I got, this one was individual from the other ones. I found this one on a later date, but it is from the Suicide Squad movie. This one is Polka Dot Man. And I just love Polka Dot Man's design in this movie. I love his, I just feel like he's a really cool character that they put into there that I honestly never would have expected. He's basically a villain that's on the same tier as someone that, I would say, Kite Man. I really like how they just put, these, I don't want to say obscure, but, these, wacky, DC villains in the movie. And it's just really cool to me. So he's our first one. I'm going to move these back a little bit. Now let's get to the big bag. And I didn't grab all the ones from the Suicide Squad movie. I only have 4 of them right now at the moment, so there's only 3 in this bag. And I do have the one right there, the Polka Dot Man. But anyway, so the first one we have here, this one's interesting because I knew of this villain, but I also didn't expect them to change out. So this is the Ratcatcher 2 with Sebastian, which I'm guessing Sebastian's little mouse or rat, I guess it would be. This is a new, I'm going to say that in quotation mark, new villain for the movie. She's basically the Ratcatcher, the original one, but she's the daughter of it. I knew this villain because I played Batman Arkham Asylum, and there's like this little scan thing you can get, and it has Ratcatcher as it. But anyway, so this is the daughter of Ratcatcher. She's pretty cool. I really like the mask. I'm really interested to see what they do with this character in the movie, just because like it's somewhat of an original new character. I mean, I wouldn't say it's original, but you know, it's a new character is what I'm getting at. Alright, so the next one that we're going to look at, which this one was the one I honestly wanted the most out of the collection, just because I think it's so funny and cool. This one is King Shark. King Shark is a villain to, I believe, Aquaman, and he's a really cool looking pop, I would say. He's a bit more on the bulkier side. I'm surprised they didn't make him a 6-inch, but I guess it's understandable because he's not that big. Like, he's slightly bigger than them, but not by much. Like, it's not like he's Hulk or anything. So, but he's a really cool one. I couldn't tell if they gave him braces or not. I was going to say, I don't know why they put braces on a shark, but he just has really sharp teeth, so there's that. But anyway, there's King Shark. I really love this figure. He's cool. And then our final pop that we got, which this one just, everyone you knows, you just pretty much had to get this one. This one is Harley Quinn. I have the one from the last movie down there, which I'll actually pull out right now just so I can kind of like compare the two, I guess. Okay, so this is the original Harley Quinn from the original Suicide Squad movie. And then here's all the other characters on the back. I didn't actually grab most of these characters. The only other one I have is Deadshot with the mask, just because I honestly like that one the most out of like the other ones. I do really like the Diablo one and also maybe the Killer Croc one, but the other ones are just kind of like, I don't really care. But as you can see, they gave her a really different design for this Suicide Squad one. I was just watching a video with like an interview with James Gunn, and he actually said, which this actually surprised me, and I'm actually really happy about this one. Okay, sorry about that guys, but for some reason my video ended right there. I have no clue why. I also want to say I filmed that on the GoPro, which that's also why there might have been a better quality than the usual ones on here in the face cam. But what I was getting at was that James Gunn says in an interview that in the new he basically says in the new Suicide Squad movie that he inspired the look for Harley off of the Harley Quinn from, I believe it was Arkham City, which I found that really interesting just because I love the Arkham games. The Arkham games hold a really special place in my heart right here. My voice. They hold a really special part in my heart, and I just love, you know, the Arkham movies, or not movies. I love the Arkham games a lot, and, you know, knowing that the look for her is inspired by a game like one of those, it just, you know, I just find that really coll. But with that being said, that's the end of the video. But once again, I actually do have another Funko Soda, so I'm going to end the video with that. If you guys want to see more content, feel free to like, subscribe, comment what you want to see next. Tell me what your favorite pop is, because I'm really interested, like, which one you guys like the most that I have. I think my favorite, I have to say my favorite is probably my chase of the Alfred E. Newman, just because I just love how goofy he looks. It's a really simple pop, too. And I just made that whole special video about him, so, you know, I recommend that if you guys haven't seen it already. But anyway, with that being said, enjoy the clip. And with that being said, after that, hope you guys keep it virtual, and peace. Alright guys, so just to wrap up the video, today we're going to be opening a soda of Edna Mode, and this one has a rarity of 12,500, so it's not too rare, but, you know, it's somewhat rare. Let's get the plastic off this. Alright, so the plastic's off, so like I said, here you go. That's that again. So like I said, I'm not going to look at the bottom of it because I don't want to spoil if it's the chase or not. I'm still at a streak of having 0 chases, so maybe this will be the one that changes it up. I mean, wouldn't be my personal favorite to have as a chase, but I mean, any chase is better than none. So I can't really complain. Anyway, let's open this up. And honestly, guys, I don't know what the chase looks like for this one, so maybe it'll be a chase, maybe it won't. I'll just basically be able to compare it by this one right here, so. Is this a chase? I can't tell. It looks like the normal one. So... okay, this is just the regular common one. As you can see by that, and if you check the back of the pog, it says Edna mode 1 out of 10,000. So unfortunately, we didn't get to pull the chase, but that's fine because, like I said, we got another soda, and that's another one to add to the collection. So fine by me.